The ultimate test of any position, of any prediction, is how much you're willing to risk on it. How much are you willing to how much are you willing to put on the line for what you really think is going to happen? For your predictions of the future, of what shape you think the future will take. Most people make all kinds of predictions about the future, but they aren't really willing to stake that much on it, on their personal professed vision of the future. They'll usually make any excuse not to really metaphorically put their money where their mouth is and commit to what they believe is going to happen. And I think that says most of what matters about what they how much stock they really put in their own vision of the future. If someone's not willing to risk at all, or not risk at all, but risk a great deal on the future, on what they claim to think the future is going to become, then how can we trust their sincerity? How can we trust that they really mean what they say? Because if they really believed it, then they would go all in. If they were really that certain that the future is going to take the shape that they claim, and that they profess a sincere belief in. If they really believed that, then they would commit to it. They wouldn't try to play both sides. They wouldn't try to avoid putting themselves on the line. And I'm not saying that people should senselessly put themselves on the line, or they should make knee-jerk reactions to things and overcommit themselves to a particular prediction of a certain outcome when it's not the wise thing to do. Certainly not when they don't sincerely believe that that's what's going to happen. But that's the point, isn't it? If you really truly think that something is going to happen, that things are going to play out a certain way, that the future is going to assume a certain shape, then you shouldn't be afraid to put it all on the line and really commit yourself to that vision of the future. There are a lot of people today who make all sorts of outrageous predictions about the future. And they claim with absolute certainty that it's going to be this or going to be that. But then, if you were to ask them to really commit to that future and really assert their certainty of it, they'd refuse. And it's because they don't really believe